Can you believe it is almost fall? I feel like summer just started and we're already starting to see a lot of different articles on fall fashion trends for 2023. Reading about all of these fashion trends for this upcoming fall season is making me very, very pumped for fall to come around. Some of these trends I will definitely be partaking in. What made me most excited about reading through this article, a lot of these trends are trends that I can participate in without having to go to the store and shop. A lot of these trends I already have right in my own closet, which is amazing. I love shopping with intention and having a curated wardrobe, and most of the time that does not pair well with following fashion trends. So I am very excited that with this season we can pair fashion trends with things that we already have in our wardrobe. I am going to go over 8 fashion trends that I think are the most interesting for this fall season. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Red. It's bold, it's passionate, it's romantic. I love the color red and I'm so excited that it's trending right now. There's something about wearing the color red that makes you feel so in charge, so confident. A lot of stores are releasing their fall collections and I'm seeing a ton of red. Especially if you go over to Reformation right now, they released so many red pieces. A lot of the examples I have in this video are actually from Reformation. They are so on trend with a lot of their most recent clothing drops. It's not just any shade of red that's trending, it's that bright, in your face, neutral colored red, not too warm, not too cool toned, right down the middle, neutral red. I'm seeing red in tops, red in dresses, monochrome from head to toe, red outfits. I feel like a lot of people can participate in this trend as well because more often than not, you already have red in your closet, which is icing on the cake. And you can even participate in this trend by slapping on a bright red lipstick, which is so synonymous with cooler weather, wearing those bright, bold lipsticks. It's a very easy trend to style and to wear, and I am over the moon excited for fall just so I can wear all of my red pieces. Number 3, business core. Think power suits, blazers over turtlenecks, button downs, and pencil skirts. Are we collectively, as a society, ready to jump back into business clothes, or do we feel like it's a little bit too soon? I personally don't own any business wear in my wardrobe. I think I have like 2 pencil skirts, but everything else, all the blazers, the button-ups, I got rid of that during the lockdown. I'm not ready to start purchasing all of that all over again. My closet feels so much lighter without having a dedicated section of my wardrobe for workwear, and I'm not ready to go back to having a workwear section. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Does anyone else feel this way? My excitement level for this trend is at a 2. I don't see myself participating in this one. Trend number 3, leather. I know, leather for fall, shocking. Leather trending in the fall time is on par with florals trending in the springtime. It goes hand in hand with the weather. Despite this, I am very excited for this trend. I have a few leather pieces in my closet that I just can't wait to pull out. There's something so put together with the look of a black leather skirt with tights and boots and a turtleneck. It's the picture perfect fall outfit. Does anyone else's mind immediately go to Aritzia when you think of this trend? My excitement level for leather trending is a 9. I'm excited to dig out my faux leather skirt from Aritzia that I bought last year and style it. And I can't wait to fully dive into this trend in the fall. Trend number 4 is off the shoulder tops. The off the shoulder top trend is cute, but is it practical? I love a good collarbone moment, and I think accentuating the collarbone can be an easy way to show skin without being too much, without going too overboard. We have been seeing this trend everywhere. In the summer, it was the bandeau tops, and for fall, it looks like they're giving you a little more fabric and morphing the trend into off the shoulder. Honestly, not the biggest fan of either trend because I feel like both are a little more high maintenance to wear. You have to constantly keep pulling up your top. In my case, I always forget the top is supposed to be off the shoulder, so during the day, I'll unconsciously attempt to pull the top up on my shoulder. My excitement level for this trend is about a 4. I think it looks amazing on other people, but for me, the trend just doesn't work, and I won't be partaking in this trend. Number 5 is silver accessories. Now, this is an interesting one. I feel like dainty gold jewelry has been in for ages. Like, all my jewelry is gold. And I think the last time I wore silver jewelry, I was in elementary school. I'm starting to see a lot more people get comfortable with mixing the two different metals. I think it looks really good when done correctly. I just got a color analysis done on myself, and silver is apparently the best metal for my complexion. So because of this, I am pretty interested in this trend. Interested but cautious. I might be in the market for some silver earrings or a silver ring. I would rank this trend at about a 9 because I think it's very practical, it's easy to style, and we haven't really seen silver be in fashion in a very long time. So I'm kind of excited to give this one a go. Definitely one of the trends I'm most excited for fall. Trend number 6 is sheer dressing. This has been a trend I've been seeing pretty much all year. So I was a bit surprised to see it pouring over into fall, especially since it's not a trend you'd expect when the weather starts to cool down. But I'm seeing a lot of sheer skirts and dresses, and I like the look of it, but practicality, will I really reach for a sheer piece when it's freezing outside? I don't really think so. Although you could argue that tights are sheer pieces of clothing. So if we're lumping tights into the sheer category, then yeah, I would say I'm on board with it because I love wearing tights, especially as a way to wear skirts in the wintertime. So I'm going to lump stockings into the sheer dressing category. Because of that, I'm going to give this trend an 8. It's practical. I'm excited. I don't wear tights in any other weather but fall weather. And yeah, excited to give this one a go. Although I wear tights every fall, so it's not really something new for me, but excited to be on trend finally. Trend number 7 is the dark feminine trend. This trend gives you a lot of room to play around with. Dark feminine can be defined in a lot of different ways. Last year we had dark academia, and that was really big. And this year we're continuing that dark theme, but leaning more into the feminine rather than academia. I'm excited to see what brands do with this trend because, as I said, there's a lot of different directions it could go in. In some ways, it can look a bit costumey, so I'm wondering, will this trend die out after Halloween? If I saw this look done the right way, I might partake in it, but it needs to tick that practicality box. I would rate my excitement level for dark feminine as a 5 because I'm a little wishy-washy as to whether or not this trend will be a little too costumey for me to actually partake in. Finally, the last trend for fall, although there's many more, these are just the 8 trends that spoke to me. The last trend for fall is rosettes. Those are those giant roses that you're starting to see crop up on shirts and dresses and even in accessories. I think this is an interesting one because we haven't really seen rosettes crop up in a very long time. Even when I was a kid, I don't think that was on trend at all. So this is, at least to me, this is very, very new. I like the idea of it, but in my head, it leans a little more juvenile. And I just imagine I imagine having a big rosette on my top or around my neck as the same vibe as having a giant bow like on my dress or in my hair. It just feels very juvenile to me, and I think it would age me down a lot. Like, people would assume I'm a teenager or maybe younger. So for that reason, it doesn't really fit in with my aesthetic. But I have seen a lot of people style rosettes in a very classy way. It's just, I equate rosettes to being a little bit more youthful. So I definitely will not be partaking in the rosette trend, but I'm excited to see people who are a little more of interest than me dabbling in this. I feel like people playing around with rosettes won't really be from like Midwest. They're more inside that fashion world of New York or Milan, but California, Midwest, anywhere that's not super fashion focused, I feel like rosettes are just not going to be a thing. It has a very hyper specific audience, and I am not that audience. Those are the 8 fashion trends that really spoke to me, that I thought were very interesting for this fall season. Which fashion trend are you most excited about for fall? I would love to hear. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.